Hi there, my name is Chris Winter, and in this video I'm going to unbox the brand new Canon 4000D. Now this is one of the cheapest cameras that Canon have ever produced in terms of DSLRs, so I'm really excited to see what you actually get in the box and what you get for your money. And guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely also make sure to check out my brand new list, the best cameras for beginners. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. So let's open up the box and see what we get inside. All right, so let's unbox this Canon 4000D. I'm definitely excited to take a look at this because this is one of Canon's cheapest cameras that they've ever produced. Well, DSLRs, if we were to be precise. Now, the very first thing that we've got here is a warranty certificate. Always good to hold on to these, especially if you want to use your warranty. Then we have some safety precautions, something you probably don't need to worry about, although we do have lithium batteries in this camera. And then we get our getting started guide. Oh, this is quite thick, and generally this can be a little bit of fun to read, especially if it's your first camera. But I like to go online and look at YouTube tutorials, some of which I'll be actually making. Then we also get a Canon shoulder strap. These are pretty nice to have, especially if you're going to be traveling. This here is a light camera, so it'll be nice to travel with, a little bit smaller than other DSLRs. So the very first thing that we have here is your wall charger. So this here is quite easy to use. I'll just focus this for you guys, sorry. You put the battery in here, and then we have a figure 8 cable, which is right here. That just plugs into there. This is one for the UK. Now I'm in Sweden, so I'll actually have to get an adapter for that, but these aren't too bad. Again, I would like to see these as a USB charged one. We know that they can be made, so Canon in the future, please update that. Now we're also going to be getting a battery, and we'll check out which battery it is. It is the LPE10, which is a very common battery, quite cheap to get these days if you want to get them online. You don't always have to get them from Canon. They are quite expensive if you buy them from Canon. So this one here is an LPE10. The same as the Canon 4000D or the T7 as well. But of course, what you've all come here for is to have a look at the DSLR itself. Let's take it out of its protective packaging. It's got a nice soft case here as well. And we'll just move this box to one side, and here it is. This is the Canon 4000D, and it feels really, really good in the hand. Very light for a DSLR, one of the lightest DSLRs I think I've actually felt before. And yeah, overall, quite a budget, basic package, but you know, if you're a beginner into the world of photography, this isn't a bad idea. A lot of the branding and things are actually removed, which is interesting to see. We do have all of our buttons here, but generally with these buttons, you will see that the actual branding and the icons are on the buttons, but not on this one right here. The LCD screen is quite small, and it isn't a swiveling screen, but again, this isn't probably going to be for video. This is going to be for photography, and it's not going to really matter that much. If we open it up at the bottom, this is going to be where you put your battery into. And then right here we have our SD card slot. Would also be nice to have them separately, but that's okay. On the side here we have an HDMI slot, so you can actually connect this to your TV and look at your photos on the big screen. And you've also got a USB port right here to connect it to your computer. We've got a flash at the top here. And one thing that is on the Canon 4000D, and one of the reasons why they do keep the price down, is that we actually have a plastic mount here rather than a metallic mount, which is quite interesting because that's generally something that hasn't been done on Canon DSLRs before. So it is the way that they are keeping the price down. You will have to be a little bit careful with that. You're not going to be able to really screw your lenses on too tight. I mean, you don't probably need to, but that is something to think about when you are getting this camera. So just for size comparison, we've got the Canon 2000D and the Canon 4000D right here. They are pretty much the exact same size. We've got a slightly different mode dial on the top right here, but overall these are both very small DSLRs, very lightweight. And just for a size example as well, I've got the Canon M50, which is a mirrorless camera right here, and you can see that it's quite a lot smaller as well. But this one here, the Canon 4000D, is going to be a very popular camera, I think, because it is so cheap. What a great way to get into the world of DSLR photography. So there you go, guys. That was the Canon 4000D unboxing. And guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely also make sure to check out my brand new list, the best cameras for beginners. I go through some of the cameras that would be best for you. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can take a look. So there you go guys, that was an unboxing of the brand new Canon 4000D. It really does feel like a lightweight, slimmed down camera. It's gonna be exciting to test this one out. Of course, I'll be making lots of videos here on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. But that's pretty much it. That was the unboxing of the Canon 4000D. I'll see you in the next video.